Right now, somewhere out there, a guy is sitting in a $40 noise-canceling setup, incense-burning, deep focus playlist on, phone in another room, and he's been staring at the same paragraph for 11 minutes. Meanwhile, I once wrote the best chapter of my thesis in a loud coffee shop on a laptop with 4% battery in 23 minutes. No candles, no ritual, just one weird trick I stumbled into by accident. That's the thing nobody tells you about deep work. It's not about your environment. It's not about willpower. It's not even really about focus. It's about removing one specific kind of friction, and once you see it, you can't unsee it. Here's what I mean. We've all been sold this idea that deep focus is this rare sacred state that only monks in Cal Newport can access. So we buy the setup, block the calendar, light the candle, and then just sit there, waiting to feel focused before we start. But that's backwards. Focus isn't a mood you wait for. It's a byproduct of how you start. So today I'm breaking down the 3-step starting sequence that gets you into deep work almost every single time, even on your worst, most scattered days. We'll cover the one decision rule that kills 90% of your resistance before it starts, why the first 5 minutes are supposed to feel terrible, and what that actually means, the tiny timer trick that tricks your brain into momentum. Stick around because step 2 is the one almost everyone gets wrong, and it's probably why deep work hasn't stuck for you before. Let's get into it. Okay, step 1, this is the big one, so let's slow down. Every time you sit down to focus, your brain is secretly being asked to make about 15 decisions at once. What should I work on? Which part first? Is this even the right task right now? Should I check my email first just in case something urgent came in? That's not focus failing, that's just decision fatigue wearing a disguise. So here's the fix. Before you sit down, not when you sit down, before, you decide exactly one thing. Not, I'll work on the report. That's not specific enough. Try. I'm opening the document and writing the first paragraph of section 2. That's it. One decision made in advance, so specific your brain has nowhere to hide. Think of it like laying out your gym clothes the night before. You're not more motivated in the morning. You've just removed the moment where motivation was required. Now here's the part almost everyone gets wrong, and it trips people up constantly. You sit down, you start, and it feels bad, foggy, resistant. Your brain is basically shouting, check your phone, check your phone, check your phone. Most people take that feeling as a signal, I'm not in the zone yet, this isn't working. So they stop. They scroll just for a second, and the whole attempt collapses. But here's the truth nobody tells you. That discomfort isn't a sign you're doing it wrong. It's a sign you're doing it exactly right. Your brain resists the switch from shallow, dopamine-friendly mode into deep, effortful mode. That resistance is basically a toll booth. Everyone pays it. The only difference between people who get into deep work and people who don't is whether they push through those first 5 bad minutes or bail at minute 2. So the move is simple. Expect it to feel bad. Don't negotiate with it. Just keep typing, keep reading, keep going. You're not trying to feel focused, you're just trying to survive 5 minutes. Last one, and this is the fun part. Set a timer for 25 minutes. Not because 25 is magic, it's not, but because a defined endpoint does something sneaky to your brain. It turns an infinite, exhausting task, focus and forever, into a small, winnable game, just survive 25 minutes. Here's the trick within the trick, though. When the timer goes off and you're in the zone, don't stop. The timer's job was only to get you into the state. Once you're in it, momentum is doing the work for you. You're not white-knuckling anymore, you're just going. Let it ride. That combination, one decision, expecting the ugly first 5 minutes, and a small timer to get you moving, is the entire system. No candles required. Decide the one specific thing before you sit down. Expect the first 5 minutes to feel resistant and push through anyway. Set a small timer just to get the ball rolling, then let momentum take over. That's genuinely it. Deep work was never about being a different, more disciplined person. It's about removing the friction that stops the person you already are. If you try this today, I want to know. Drop a comment with what your one decision is going to be for tomorrow. Writing it down publicly, even in a YouTube comment, makes you weirdly more likely to follow through. And if this helped, subscribe, because next week I'm tackling the myth that's probably wrecking your focus more than anything else: multitasking. Spoiler, it's not actually possible, and I'll show you why. See you then.